organizations have been making their endorsements in the Democratic primary. Very recently, the news was abuzz with both NARAL Pro-Choice America and the Human Rights Campaign both endorsing Hillary Clinton. In fact, the bulk of all of these endorsements by these large influential organizations have been going towards Hillary. But when you look a little bit deeper, there's a pattern that starts to develop. It's very interesting and it's very familiar. You're seeing there organizations on the left who they endorsed in the middle, and their endorsement process on the right. And here's what's so interesting about it. All of the organizations whose executive committees or boards choose who to endorse went for Hillary Clinton. All of the organizations where the actual membership had an open vote went for Bernie Sanders. Interesting that. Now, why should that matter, okay? Well, let's take a look at an example of one of the people making these choices on the Executive Council, the sort of leadership choice of who to endorse. Clinton got an endorsement from the Human Rights Campaign. I mentioned that earlier. That decision was made not by a vote of the HRC's membership list, but instead by a 32-member executive board that includes Mike Berman, the president of a lobbying firm that works for Pfizer, Comcast, and the health insurance lobby. That's just one of the 32 members on just one of these organizations, who, if they had conducted an open vote with their actual membership, almost certainly would have had to endorse Bernie Sanders if the example of those who did do that is anything to go by. So it might seem like these people are choosing Hillary Clinton regardless of what she actually stands for, but it's actually the exact opposite of that. They're choosing her because of what she stands for, and what she stands for is giving the highly placed establishment lobbying and executive board members exactly what they want, and they know that because they've been working with her for decades at this point. Bernie Sanders, he's sort of new in terms of having to deal with these people, and they don't know how much they could trust him, but Hillary Clinton, that's a sure bet. Now, of course, these groups are free to endorse whoever they want, but if you're going to report on the endorsements, then call it like it is. The organizations didn't endorse Hillary Clinton. The organization's leadership did, and that's my final judgment.